Meet William the Conqueror, arguably one of the most influential but least likely figures in medieval history. Born out of wedlock around 1028 in Falaise, Normandy, William was the illegitimate son of Duke Robert I and a low-born woman named Helene. Talk about an uncertain beginning. But despite these humble and rather scandalous origins, young William would go on to conquer England and become the first Norman king of England, a position he would hold from 1066 until his death in 1087. So how did William the Conqueror go from illegitimate son to conquering hero? Well, it helps to have connections. William's father, Robert I, was the Duke of Normandy and England's closest neighbor. And when Robert I died in 1035, William, just a child at the time, was named Duke of Normandy. Now, this wouldn't have been possible if William weren't the product of a royal tree. The rules of inheritance at the time favored legitimate sons. So the duchy was offered to William's older brother, Robert II, who promptly sold it to King Henry I of France. But young William was not ready to accept defeat. Over the next 11 years, he fought to win back his duchy, proving to be a shrewd and ruthless leader, crushing rebellions and asserting royal authority over the volatile region. By 1051, William's power was secure and he began to look beyond Normandy. Across the English Channel, England's King Edward the Confessor had died without an heir, and William believed that the throne had been promised to him. But there was a problem. The English nobles had chosen another. Harold Godwinson, a powerful nobleman, had been named king. William wasn't having it. In 1066, he assembled an army that has become legendary, some 7,000 strong and including knights from all over Europe. That September, he invaded England. The two armies met at the Battle of Hastings on October 14, 1066. And after a hard-fought battle that saw King Harold killed, William was victorious. He entered London on Christmas Day 1066 and was crowned King of England. Now, this is where things get really interesting because William wasted no time in transforming the kingdom. He redistributed land to Norman nobles, built imposing castles like the Tower of London, and even commissioned the Domesday Book, a detailed survey of his new realm. But it wasn't all sunshine and roses. William's reign was marked by brutal suppression of resistance to his rule, including a brutal campaign in northern England. Still, William the Conqueror's legacy would endure. He forged closer ties with continental Europe, reshaped the English kingdom, and laid the foundation for a centralized monarchy that would endure for centuries. England would never be the same again. Thanks for watching.